estar contigo. La verdad fue aburrido. Me robé tu corazón.
What's up, friends? Welcome back to I.E In Friends. My name is Saul Gomez.
My name is Cesar.
My name is Air Bear.
And today's very special guest, we're bringing him back on. He was an OG guest, ladies and gentlemen, from episode 25. And now to episode 147. Short life! Hey! Siiii! Thank you for joining us, bro. It's been 3 years.
That's crazy.
I know,
Time flies.
so much to catch up on. You're actually one of our... I've always said, when people say, like, what's been your favorite episode in the shows, it's been yours. A lot of people have said that was a great episode. Like, everything in that was amazing. So it's overdue. We had it. It's overdue. Like, we gotta do it again. Yeah.
It's about time, bro.
So in these 3 years, what's been new with Short Life?
Well, I've definitely been experimenting like with more sounds and just like I guess seeing the movement, everything now that is taking place of Mexican American music and like all the new sounds that are coming out. It's just like it's kind of crazy how like when we had the episode, we talked and we pointed out so many things about like
all the potential
that we had as a community and like seeing it now and like it's still just starting, but like the rollout is
it's like crazy. The revolution is coming.
Yeah,
it's definitely crazy because like I feel like after you, we've had other guests like other like DJs and stuff like that, or producers, where like now they're like going up and up to like Stevie or like Which on the Beat, like we're just working with them, which is like dope as fuck.
Yeah, I was just with him yesterday. I'm at that fool. He's real genuine, real cool.
Yeah, it's super dope, dude. Yeah, that's your music. How do you think your music has changed in the past 3 years? You say you've been experimenting in what way?
I feel like now I'm tapping into the club side of things. I'm getting more into, I guess like when I first started making music, it was more about just trying to make the most creative thing I felt like I could do and pushing myself to like bend, and that hasn't like left. Like the essence of bending genres and trying to experiment with things has never left. Pero now is like, how can I embody that in the best way possible? Yeah, where I can do collaborations with certain artists and I can do, you know what I'm saying? And I can have it play in certain places where you know you wouldn't hear indie or rock music, or you would hear certain things, like trying to get into those areas where that type of music wouldn't be, I guess, as sustainable, like trying to bring that there, you know?
Yeah, no, 100%.
Like I have a song that's like Rock Dembow, which I'm working on right now, and I'm actually shooting the video for it once I get back, but it's like you would never hear a rock with Dembow, you know what I'm saying? Like trying to do that.
Yeah, I like this.
It up.
I feel like now we're in a era where it's okay to like experiment, especially with Mexican music. I feel like back then it was very like, no, this is how it is. This is how it should be. Yeah, and I think now there's like different, like people are experimenting with different avenues. There's actually this dude, I don't know if you've seen him on TikTok. I think he does like Spanish hyper pop.
Oh, nice.
I was like, it's interesting. I was like, oh wow, it's like a mix. I don't know if it's like a reggaeton. He's Mexican. He's like a reggaeton corrido with hyper pop. So it's not really. It's of course he's singing it, but it's just so pitched up, super high, and it's like very. I was like, oh shit, this is so very energetic. I was like, so I like how I love the experimenting that's going on and how people are so open.
And
to
that's
it
what's cool is like I've been doing that since I started. Yeah. So it's like I've always tried to do that, and then like I had it was kind of hard in the industry because I would be approached by people and they'd be like, oh, well, we don't know what to do with you. You know what I'm saying?
Where do we categorize you?
Yeah, like where, like that's kind of scary for us because you don't really fit in anywhere. But that's how it's been. I mean, I feel like as Chicanos, that's how it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, regardless of where you are, like I was born in Mexico and I grew up in Mexico for part of life, and then I moved to the States. But like, I was always too like flamboyant or different for like traditional Mexican people. And then I was also very like Mexican for white people. You know what I'm saying? So it was like it's like in that way bringing it to music has never been like a hard thing for me to do because I've always just been an outcast. So for me, it was just I've always been experimenting, but like seeing the artists that are now doing that on a global way, you know what I'm saying? They're paving the path for artists to, especially in the Latin world, to be able to do that, you know, and labels to actually give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? Because they a lot of times it's all about money. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, if they don't see something working, they don't believe in it until it works. You know? 100%.
Like that mashup with Fuerza Regida and Marshmello.
Yeah,
I was like, oh shit! Like I remember listening to that. I was in the gym, so I wasn't even paying attention to his album. And I was like, what the fuck? Yeah. Like this is like a corrido, but with like some rhythm in it, hardcore.
What's one collab that is like your experimental collab that you would want?
Experimental or
like someone like, for example, Fuerza Regida and Marshmello. You would never think of that. Like what will be your experimental thing? Like a different artist that's like a whole different genre, but you're like, we can make it work.
Well, I think that like I have a song like that Dembow song that I was telling you, the Dembow rock song. I want to have Luis R in it.
Oh, yeah, interesting.
So that's like that would be like my dream. Like Luis R's team, anybody, if you guys are seeing this,
tap in.
Me encantaría hacer una rola con Luis R. Yo pienso que como la esencia de él y mi esencia estaría como que bien cabrón juntos. But like I guess experimental collab, the most experimental. Yeah. My dream collab would be probably be Tyler for sure.
Tyler the Creator.
Bro, when you were saying about being an outcast, I was like, you're kind of like the Mexican Tyler the Creator.
I love Tyler, bro.
Yeah, like it's like
what he has built has like essentially set the foundation for in America for like, you know what I'm saying, that being artistic, being artistic, and then having success come with it. Yeah. On the side, but putting art first.
Exactly.
Know? Yeah. That's what I love about it.
I didn't know he was autistic or you said
no, artistic.
I was like artistic. I didn't know Tyler was autistic. No. I was like, that's good for him. You know,
I just watched the new season of Love on the Spectrum. That shit was fire.
That shit is wild. Yeah.
I love that. I was about to say, me and Tyler have a lot in common. Jesus.
What's that dude? Is the dude also named Tyler? Right?
No. I don't know.
No, one of the dudes, I think his name was Tyler or something.
Fucking up right now.
And he was.
I think it was Tanner.
Was it Tanner?
Yeah.
He was telling Shadi was like, hey, like, I think you're so beautiful and you're just so amazing and the way everything. And okay, now what do you like about me? No, he said like he went off for like 5 minutes describing her, and he's like, what do you like about me? Handsome.
It's so
just cute as fuck, dog. It's just cute as fuck,
ever, bro.
Yeah, how's your love life right now? How's
my love life? I'm single.
Single.
I was taken a couple months ago, but now I'm single.
Bro, your song. Hold on, I gotta bring this up.
Still holding on to your superpowers then?
You remember that? You remember? I forgot the name of the song. She Said.
Oh yeah.
She said.
Dog, She Said has been like my fucking breakup song, bro. I mean, I wasn't dating. I wasn't like, we weren't together, but I like how you said, like, I'm gonna tell you a story about bitches. I'm like, tell me, short life. Tell me.
That song was definitely like, just like, it was influenced in like a breakup, you know what I'm saying? Like really going through a breakup and being like, you're at the point where you're just like, damn, like, nothing else, like it doesn't matter. Like right now, girls don't matter. Right now, what matters to me is like building a foundation for myself.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah.
And I feel like that's the same way. If you're a girl as well, like if you're in a relationship and you break up, like sometimes you just gotta focus on yourself. You know. So it's like, man, fuck everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Like, type shit.
What type of boyfriend you say you would be? Like, what type of boyfriend are you, basically?
What type of boyfriend?
Yeah. You know, there's different types. You have like the nonchalance. You have the lover boys.
Yeah. This is the Valentine's episode. This coming out. Yeah, it's the Valentine's week episode.
Like personally,
Feliz Valentin.
Like personally, me, like I can straight up say, I'm the lover boy.
You're the lover.
Like
boy.
I like being head ass as fuck.
Oh, okay.
I ain't gonna lie. If it's corny, fuck it. Oh well.
Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah, I feel like I'm a happy medium. Like I'm a lover boy at heart because I was raised, you know, in a Mexican household with romance and.
Yeah, the music we listen to growing up on the Sundays when you're cleaning up.
Exactly.
That's how we grow up, lover boys. The novelas we watch.
Yeah,
that's true. Mexicans are lover boys. Like,
Yeah,
We're grown to be
Latinos.
lover boys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Latinos are lover
Like in the
boys.
novelas, when a girl breaks someone's heart, like she's dead as poisoning like the other girl. Like that's
Yeah.
that's how strong the love is in these novelas. That's what we grew up on. Like that shit's crazy.
I like that when they like fall down the stairs.
Yeah, when they fall down the stairs,
She
you broke
pushes
my
the bitch
heart.
down the stairs.
It's so dramatic. We were raised on drama.
When they chase after the girl, so
Yeah.
when they finally catch up to him, they
Like, I
they
wanna-
bring him close, and it's like super dramatic.
I want to buy a horse. I want to ride a horse to like the love of my life's like rancho. Like she has to live in a rancho because it'll be weird if I show up.
Then her
in
dad's
straight-
like, "¿Qué haces aquí?"
yeah. Quiero su hija. Le pido la mano.
I
But
want a rancherita.
yeah.
Oye, Doña Ramón, aquí estoy por tu hija.
Y'all never heard about like your grandpas like stealing their like your grandmas from their house, like se la robaron?
Yeah.
I think my great grandpa did that with my grandma, like se la robó on a horse.
Really?
Straight up, he came up on her. Well, he didn't come up on her, but he like, shh, I'm gonna. Took her.
Crazy.
Yeah, it was different.
That was my favorite. That was one of my favorite lines to tell women when I'm talking to them. Like, oh, I have a
No, but yeah, I would say, I mean, yeah, I'm a lover boy at heart, but I definitely hold my ground when it comes to heartbreak. I feel like, you know, when I was younger, I was definitely more like I would get attached to people and then
Yeah.
I would end up like getting hurt, you know.
Mhm.
But I feel like with experience, then, you know, I feel like you guys feel the same way.
Yeah,
Like,
you
you know, as a human, like you go through things and then you're just like, oh, well, things happen for a reason. You know, you
Exactly.
always gotta
And then
think
you're
that way.
happy it happened. Like later on, you're like, you know, I'm happy that happened.
Yeah.
Or else I would have not been here.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
How you as an artist, how do you transition your actual feelings into a song? Like how do you open up that vulnerability for yourself? And like, because I feel like if I was an artist, like all my homies know what's going on, right? Like they know like my stories, and now I'm singing about it, and now everybody's like, oh yeah, this is about her, like this happened. Is that something you think about? Like, oh, I don't want to get too personal here because then like maybe my friend's gonna say something, or my parents, or something in someone in your close circle. How do you open up that vulnerability and put it out for like thousands, millions to hear?
Yeah, I feel like a lot of times it's just better said in a song, you know? Like if you tell your homies what happened, you can say it, but if you say it in a song, it's like they're really gonna get it
They
after
feeling
the song
it.
is done.
Yeah.
And I feel like for me it's never really been a problem to be vulnerable because everybody has emotions. Like
Yeah, yeah.
it doesn't matter how thug you are, like you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Sometimes you're thug because you need to cry. You know what I'm saying? Like I feel like people, if you hold it in as hard as you want to hold it in, like it's not meant to be holding. You know what I'm saying? Those
Yeah.
type of things, and at least the things that are very, like, can be very bad. You know what I'm saying? Like mental health and all that shit. So, I think that, yeah, for me it just comes very naturally. Like, usually what happens is like there's a we make the track. You know what I'm saying? We figure out what kind of stuff. If it's an emotional track, and that day I'm feeling emotional, like the song, for example, like it's not even about breakup, but just for example, like the song Yo Sé Cómo Es, like that song was very much like that. It was like I went through some shit, I felt some type of way, that whole day it was like very much like, damn, like why am I getting judged by my people? Why am I feeling, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it was a thing where it was like, it was my dad's birthday and I was at dinner, and then like there was something that happened and he said something that just didn't like sit right with me, and then it was like a lot of emotions already, and then we went to a corrido show at like this restaurant that a homegirl was throwing, and everyone, I had my hair down at the time, but everyone at the restaurant was like pointing at me and laughing. It was all like older Mexican fools.
Yeah.
And I was like, ¿Qué chingados? Like, ¿por qué me?
Yeah, like what's why?
But what is el
Why?
punto? Yeah,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
I'm just like, bro, y el restaurante is like, there were pictures of Bad Bunny everywhere and all types of shit. I'm like, bro, well, how are we gonna have this right here and then this representation and then y'all are acting like this? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So then I got to the studio and we literally laid that track down, and then my brother Part, who helps produce most of my music, my blood brother, he started throwing shit down, and then yeah, I just went on the mic, and then it literally just came like, yo sé cómo es, quieres romper los estigmas que ellos tienen.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? Like it was just there, like it was just what I was thinking.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just feeling it, and it was just like natural. It was so natural, And I think that that's the best way to like make a song is just sometimes letting your guard down is the only way you can really like make something that has value. You know?
No, that's true. And I feel like if you do make music that's vulnerable to you, and then like people in your circle are like making fun of it, it's just like, bro, like you shouldn't be in my circle.
Yeah.
Really, yeah. It's like I'm really trying to make art for like other people.
Yeah. And I feel like because people are so scared, and especially like as a guy, like being scared to be vulnerable is almost culture. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's embedded in us. So it's like if I can be that voice for that person that feels that type of way at that moment because they're scared to say it, if I can be that voice and they can excuse them like saying their feelings by just singing lyrics of a song.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's beautiful, you know, I think
that's the best part when you're like, you don't know how you feel, but then you hear a song and you're like, that's exactly how I feel. Like, I'm so glad someone put it into words.
The words, you definitely feel the words more when you're feeling that emotion. Like when you connect to the song, you're like, oh shit, it said this.
Yeah.
Like that's crazy. Like when I listen to sad music and like I'm like actually sad or something, I actually know the words.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, okay, like damn, he was really thinking in that.
Yeah.
place.
You know what's the craziest part about music though? Have you ever heard a song, right? And you're like, okay, this is a cool song, but then you kind of go through something that made you listen to a lyric or a bar extra, like it hit harder than it did before. You're like, oh dang, I never really heard this part.
Cheesecake.
Yeah, I never really heard this part like that before. And now that I went through it, it's a whole different thing. So like I felt like I've had, like with music, I've had different experiences with the same song off of different lyrics of different things I felt. And I was like, yo, this song just hit harder.
Yeah.
It didn't hit me back then. Then I post that shit on my Instagram story. And
it helps you feel like you're not alone, you know?
Yeah.
And that's what's beautiful, I think, about it.
I like what you said about being vulnerable, because like, yeah, dude, like as a guy, you know, it's like meant to be like where we cannot show certain emotions.
Yeah.
When it's kind of like, I don't know why, when we're all human, like we all feel the same stuff on certain points. It's like these videos I've seen of like, I think just dudes just being like fucking heartbroken, I guess, or just being mad like at a girl or whatever. Yeah. Where they have these videos and when you see the comments, it's kind of like sad, not because it's not like what they're feeling, because like this is what they think. Like they'll say like, oh, like it'll be these videos on explaining to you why you should never be vulnerable around your woman.
Yeah.
And it's like, I can see what they're trying to say, but also that's not what you should be trying to preach.
Yeah.
Because they'll say their whole argument is once you are vulnerable with your woman, where you show her your emotions, as in like you're sad or you cry in front of her, it's like, oh, that's when she loses respect for you.
Yeah, you're less of a man.
You lost being a man to her, and she's gonna. Where there's been many cases where they say like the woman just didn't find them attractive anymore, or like they didn't it was like they're like, oh, like that was like. Yeah. I kind of like lost feelings for you when you cried in front of me. Which,
to
look,
be honest,
I'm pretty sure that happens, right?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure, but that doesn't mean
that's not the right person.
Yeah,
for you.
yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say. You dearly, that's the exactly like. Then that girl was not meant for you, dude.
You know,
the real girl who's gonna be for you is the one that literally is like, you know what? Like you're feeling down right now, and you cried in front. Like, you know, like they're gonna be there for you.
Yeah.
They're not gonna see less of you.
Yeah,
and that's their whole point. Like, oh, she saw less of me after that, and we broke up literally like right after or whatever. And it's kind of like. So then that girl was just not meant shit for you, bro.
Good. Yeah, that's good, because at the end of the day, like a partner should be there in the worst and best times. Yeah. And be able to respect you throughout everything, you know.
Yeah. So what were you about to say? No,
for me, I'm a preference this disclaimer, you know.
We're emotional boys today.
Yeah, we're emotional.
Valentine's. In the Valentine's mood.
Love is in the air, but also toxicity. So check this out. So I think it's good to like definitely express your emotions, right? But I feel like I just hate saying like as a man. Like as soon as you say as a man, you lose the conversation. You lose the conversation.
Completely.
As a man, I don't know. I feel like I get that. I don't think I'll ever cry. I think it depends. For sure. I'm not gonna be crying for random things, right? Like, Subway messed up my sandwich. I'm not gonna cry for that.
Yeah, no.
Okay, yeah.
But like,
it has to be like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like, it's still as a man, like, you know, if a guy cries over everything, like that's annoying to anyone. It doesn't matter if you're a guy or a girl.
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
A homie who's just always crying for no reason, like, bro, stop crying.
But one thing I don't want to do, like in front of my wife. Let's say we live in a house, right? Me and my wife, we'll have a whole family, and like shit's going to like everything's going to shit, right? Not like stress levels are high. We're losing the house and all this stuff. There's so much stress. I'm not going to show that I'm stressed. I'm gonna show composure. Because then I feel like if like I start crying or if I start showing vulnerability or weakness in time of stress, it's like. Yeah,
but that's a different.
I feel like that's a different. I'm talking about sadness. When you're sad and you cry in front of your woman.
That's a different circumstance. Because, like, if you're in a stressful situation, crying, whether you're a guy or a girl, does not help the situation at all.
You gotta
lock
in.
Yeah, regardless, it's like if you're crying because you're frustrated over something, then you're just crying. But if you're like at a low point, to the point where it's like, you know what I'm saying?
Like you lost your job
like,
for no reason.
Yeah, or even like
death.
Or like death, or
easy.
Death, or even like, you know what I'm saying? You're just, sometimes I've cried over joy, you know what I'm saying? I've had
happy
moments,
tears,
I've had moments where I'm so grateful for life and what I have and what I've experienced that I, you know what I'm saying, cry of happiness. But if a girl would see that and be like, damn, like, then that's
the point we're talking about. That's the point I bring up. It's like these dudes are like so hurt that they've opened up to their women and their women were like kind of like, oh, I see less of you now. But it's like, bro, that's just not the girl for you. It's just not. Like, look. Like, you have you can feel some type of way, but that doesn't mean like, oh, you should never show your emotions to your girl. And it's like, why are you preaching the dumbest shit ever, bro? It's like, like, don't preach that. Like,
I feel like sometimes, like, as a man, not as a man, but like, I feel like sometimes men express their emotions incorrectly. So instead of crying, they're mad.
Yeah.
And they're mad.
That's because they were never.
And it's seen as that's okay. Like,
no, and that's the point where you're supposed to correct that. Where you don't have, you're not every emotion where it's something that's bad or sad that happens. You don't have to be mad about it.
When I'm mad, it just means I'm sad.
Doesn't mean when you're sad doesn't mean you have to cry all the time, right? Sometimes it's like you don't even need. It's not about when you are crying when you're sad. It's about like sometimes when you're just sad and you want to talk about that. Yeah. You can, and then I guess some dudes who have gone out with the wrong person. Yeah. Like they just talk about their feelings, but even not crying, but they just talk about their feelings. And then I guess their exes or whatever were just like kind of like turned off about that. Yeah. But it's like then like we're saying like the same shit.
But if
like,
you can't talk to your partner about how you feel,
then why are you together?
And it's not like you're gonna talk to your homies about how you.
Yeah, exactly.
It's not like you're gonna. It's not like you're gonna cry to your homies. Like
so we go to strip clubs.
They're gonna be like, damn, bro, let's just go. Yeah, let's go fucking have a drink.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
exactly.
saying? Like, or let's go. Whatever.
I wouldn't mind my friends though talking to me.
Yeah, I feel like sometimes I feel like maybe as a man and as men, we need to be more inclusive to our friends being sad. And not share a bottle, but instead a shoulder.
A shoulder.
Yeah. And then you kiss after. No? That's just me? My bad.
One time,
my bad.
I had a girl tell me I was too emotional.
Yeah.
That's my point. See, I mean,
after that, it broke me.
See, but I feel like as an artist, I get a pass. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
you get it through music.
They're like, and I think that's it. It's just finding an outlet for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If you're in a point where you're sad and even if you lost somebody, you know what I'm saying? Because that's tough. You know, like losing somebody is a hard, complex thing.
Yeah.
So it's like you're not gonna get over that over like a fucking cry. Like that doesn't happen. You have to
take a minute.
Yeah, like you have to find a reason to live. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's one of the things is like sometimes people just need a reason to live. Like sometimes I feel like when I see people like that you see that are, you know, frustrated or sad, they're just like confused because they don't have a purpose. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like if you have a purpose, whether life hits you as hard as it hits you, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like if you have a purpose and your partner understands that you have a purpose, they're gonna support you through it and they're gonna, you know what I'm saying?
No, that's beautiful. That makes sense. So do you think like y'all saw Drake, right?
No, honestly, look. Before you get to that, I just want to
get into that.
I just want to
hold on. Before we get
to that, right?
There's still more here.
Oh, wait. Okay, yeah. Let's go back to that. No. Let's just get back to what you were saying. We'll get back to that, but let's just get back to what you were saying. But before we get to that, I just want to address all the rumors, and I just want to say,
yes, it's that big.
no. I know people kept DMing me and asking me and just saying like, yo, like, and I looked at it and I was like, yo, who leaked my fucking video? But no, I can address that's not me. I know I saw some confusion. People thought like it was me, but no, it wasn't. Like I could tell, and I looked at the video and I thought I was like, oh shit, that's me. And I was like, I saw that it was a different haircut, so I was like, okay, no, it's not me. So yeah, I just want to address it now.
Like,
it's not me. It's Drake.
Like,
it's Drake. You know, it's not me.
I was talking to our
so I'm
PR
sorry about
already.
that.
I was like,
I just want to address that. So
I was like,
just
not
so you
another
guys
one.
know. Yeah. So.
I thought you were still going on.
Yeah.
Oh, I just wanted to address that before.
I was like,
Cause I kept getting the messages like, "Yo, your shit got leaked." I'm like, "What? No!" And I had to tell them like, "Oh no, I could." The only reason why I was able to tell is because the haircut was different, you know. So
I thought you were gonna go about the YouTube, the video that we posted last week, where people were like, "Is Aaron okay?"
yeah, you're off last episode.
You're quiet when we're talking about strippers.
I just couldn't really relate. What do you want me to add?
What do you mean? Like
He was, but it was no, it's because he was mainly talking and he had some stories. So what am I gonna add to the story?
I don't know, bro. Are you
know what
getting
I'm saying?
defensive,
Like,
bro?
okay?
Are you okay? You need
I
a
was
shoulder?
fine.
Why are you showing anger instead of like kindness?
No, I was just
We're
kind
just
of
checking up on you.
No, I get that, and I actually respect those comments, and I really appreciate it. But yeah, I'm fine. I just didn't have
He was a
anything to
listener.
say.
He was
I
a
was just
listener.
listening. I was just listening.
It's okay to just listen.
Yeah, exactly.
I had nothing to add to what he was saying, so I was like,
listen.
But before we get into the whole Drake part, kind of want to relate to let's say your scenario, you working in entertainment. Do you have to be more careful with like the stuff you share with like certain girls or like things you do?
I feel like you have to, in the entertainment industry, you just have to be careful in general, like at all points.
Yeah.
Who you're meeting, who you're showing your song, who you're giving your song to. You have to be careful, like in all types of way. Do I think that as if you're in a relationship, you should post it? It just depends how committed you are. You know what I'm saying? And also you got to understand, if you have a platform, like people are going to get involved and people are going to have their opinion on you. And if you're not ready for that, then don't make that kind of commitment. You know what I'm saying? Wait it out.
yeah.
But I think that balancing, you know, having a normal life and being in the entertainment industry is something that every famous person struggles with.
Yeah,
like there's
yeah.
not one person that's
Kinda
popping that
locked it.
does not struggle with. There's people that are literally broke, but
Yeah.
get like literally have no money in their bank
Jason
account.
Nash.
Yeah, I mean I don't know, fucking, I don't know who, but like they have $20 in their bank account.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They got fucked over, and now everywhere they go, they can't be they can't be left in peace because they're famous. Like that sucks.
That sucks. Being broke
Like-
being broke and famous must be the worst.
Yeah, like that sucks.
I never thought of that.
Yeah, that sucks. And that's what I'm saying is like, it's something that, you know, you kind of just have to sign up for it and you have to just be ready for it. And I think that when when I've heard or seen artists that complain about people wanting pictures and all that, it's like, you know, it's like, it's been, since you could take a picture, people been taking pictures with famous people.
Yeah.
Like, so it's like, it's not going to stop.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
if anything, it means that
You're doing
it worked
good.
out
Yeah,
for
like
you.
you're doing
You know what I'm
good.
saying?
Yeah,
It
yeah.
worked out for you.
Yeah.
You know, would I prefer people have a normal, regular conversation as a human? Like just as if I was to go up to a stranger, try to take a photo of them without them knowing? Yes. Like I would rather have a conversation with somebody.
Yeah.
So does every single famous person that I've met.
Yeah,
the only reason I was able to have a conversation with Bad Bunny was because I didn't want a picture. You know what I'm saying?
Conversation with Bad Bunny?
Yeah.
Dang.
Like when I went to the Latin Grammys, like I met that fool. I talked to him, you know, and he was super cool, super sick. But he rejected 3, 4, or 5 people that were trying to take a picture.
Uh-huh.
And the only reason I was actually able to talk to him is because I didn't do that. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes, yes, a picture is great. Yes, you can brag to your friends. Yes, you can have it for the rest of your life. But some moments are just not meant to have for the rest of your life, you know?
Yeah.
Some moments are just meant
Only meant for you, like to live inside.
To live inside. And I
Yeah.
tell you this right now, and you still have the same reaction as if I were showing you a picture.
Exactly.
If anything, you have a better reaction because you're like, damn, you
had a
talked to him.
conversation.
Cool.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's
It's way more cool to like.
because a
I
photo's
feel
only
like-
2 seconds. Boom. Done.
Yeah, exactly. But I feel like people forget that everybody's a human, and having a conversation with somebody is up there with the most valuable thing you can do with somebody. You know, is just talk to them, and it lasts way longer because you know you did it and you know you had that moment for
Yeah.
yourself. And
And
it's
then-
like when you make a song for yourself and you don't release it, but it's a song for you.
Really?
know?
You have those? Like,
Yeah, like I have songs that are just for me and I'm not gonna release, but I made it for me, and
Wow.
you know, and that's a beautiful thing because sometimes you gotta have stuff just for you, you know.
I think a lot of artists do that. They have songs that they just don't release, but that they made just because they wanted to make it.
Yeah,
You
or
know?
even practice, or
Yeah.
sometimes even if it's about something that you know you're not ready to talk about in public or whatever, you know what I'm saying. Sometimes you make the songs, or even for you to like listen when you're feeling a certain way, you know. But I feel like some memories some moments just have to be, sometimes are better off being captured in your head, you know.
Yeah.
And to tell your grandkids about it.
Exactly.
You know, that's what matters. It's not
Not the vanity.
not the vanity
Yeah, not
and
the
the
van-
brag, like.
Yeah.
And that's why I think a lot of famous people have trouble with that and have problems with people just coming up. Like I've seen people be like, "Oh, what songs do you know of me then?" Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, "Oh, you're a fan. Well, how many songs do you? Let me see. Name 5 songs." You know what I'm saying?
5 songs.
Name 5 songs. Yeah, exactly.
Are you gonna be Bad Bunny? Also be like,
Under pressure?
Bro, La Romana. I'm sorry, but like,
Yeah, but I think that's why people struggle, because a lot of people just want to be treated like a human, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
So
yeah.
guys is
Also, that one thing is like when an artist is like walking around and like people on pictures, I'm pretty sure they don't mind it, but it's like if I take a picture for you, the next person I'm gonna have to take one for them,
Yeah.
then the next person, and then the next person, and it's gonna keep like, you know, especially with someone really big, it's kind of like they can't just take their entire day just to like they gotta be places too sometimes, you know. It's like I'm pretty sure. I mean, the ones that of course like the ones that negate and like they like don't have respect towards their fans, those are the ones who are just kind of like, oh, what a dick, like you're not here, you wouldn't be here unless your fans didn't like you, you know.
Yeah,
Because I always said there's a lot of true talent that goes unnoticed.
Yeah, I don't think they have. That's the thing. I don't think they're against their fans or they hate their fans. I think that they hate being objectified.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
it's like a zoo animal.
Yeah, it's like I'm not an object. I'm a human being
Yeah.
that has a job that's very public and people know about it. But I'm a human, and I don't think like if like for example, like the same thing where I went up to Bunny and I just talked to him. Like Bunny was not a dick. People that will try to take a picture with him right before me and got rejected might have that consumption and might have that initial thought because he didn't want to take a picture. But it wasn't against them. It was against the action.
The approach, how they
the approach. Like I bet there is famous people out there that have been eating dinner and get randomly approached by,
those stories.
you know what I'm saying? And it's like, bro.
Did you see the Kanye West one recently? This girl, TMZ paparazzi, went up to Kanye just randomly. He was walking.
Oh, the being held against your will or whatever, your wife.
Yeah. So she was like, "How's it?" I forgot what the conversation, but basically, this girl just storms up to Kanye with camera in his face, talking about like what
Man, leave Kanye alone.
Yeah, something going on.
Leave
with
him
this
alone.
Yeah, really something going on with the divorce, and he like gets her her phone, and then just starts saying like, "I'm a person, like have a conversation with me," like, and then he starts asking like, "What's your name?" Like, let me get to know you, like just
because that's how it is. Like, bro, you don't go up to a random person in HEB and be like,
"So what's up with your divorce?"
What's up with your divorce? Yeah, exactly. Like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know you. Who are
still
you?
got
Like,
feelings.
yeah, exactly. And I think that's I don't think people are really against fans because why would you be against fans?
Yeah.
Exactly.
People,
yeah.
if they have love for you, you have love for them. You know what I'm saying? The world revolves around love, and that's what it is. But it's like at the end of the day, there's certain ways to do things. And I bet there's been famous people too that are like, "Yo, I'll give you $30. Just don't take a selfie with me right now." You know what I'm saying? Just talk to me.
Just
You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want all these other people seeing that you're taking a picture with me and
Because
start-
then they
creates
all
a
want
hurt.
let's
one.
just have a conversation and I'll give you money. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure people have done that because it's that at the end of the day, that's more valuable and at the end of the day, like
It means something.
It means
it's
more,
it's a true
bro.
human connection.
it means more.
Yeah.
I want to get your opinion on the newest breaking news about TikTok removing all the
Universal?
music. Yeah, UMG.
So everyone's like,
Yeah, everybody's like, how they took off like all Universal Music Group's music.
So any past videos that you posted that had the music on, that's Universal Music Group, it's now muted.
so you're muted and just dancing for
Basically,
Yeah.
maybe, yeah.
You're independent, right? Or are you signed? Independent. So it's what do you see? What's your opinion on everything going on, and how do you see as an independent artist? And then
It's our time, bro.
yeah,
It's
right.
our time. And I think that if people are really shocked about it,
Mhm.
but I'm not really shocked.
Did you foresee something like this happening?
For sure. I mean, you got to understand, like, I think people see it as like, oh, this is fun. These songs are cool. Like these are available. We dance with them. We've had fun with them, and we listen to them. But there's a lot of behind the scenes that is just strictly like business. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, it's no secret that fucking whatever record label you want to pick, I don't care. It doesn't have to be Universal because I don't know Universal personally, but there's a lot of record labels out there that are greedy. You know what I'm saying? And they have to find a way to keep growing. I mean, like any business, you want to make more profit. You know what I'm saying? And if there's certain like your songs. I don't know. It's a whole thing, bro. Like streaming has changed the game completely. Yeah. The music, even a year ago, was not the same as it is now. The way that music is consumed and distributed, and created the way that everything, and created, and there's always gonna be conversations on, you know, okay, but I own this. I don't care if you're using it for content. I own it, so I have to get. You know what I'm saying?
Percentages.
And TikTok doesn't care. I mean, TikTok is not even fucking American.
Yeah,
like,
it's over there in China.
Yeah, so it's like. There's gonna be obviously something there, and Universal damn right knows how much TikTok is making, you know, and they want to cut, and they want a good cut, you know, and that's any label that has enough power would want to do that too, you know, get a cut from whatever app, you know,
exactly,
and so. I mean, it was only a matter of time.
That is true. It was only a matter of time. I was like,
at first I thought they were like, you know how like Mr. Beast was like, all right, I don't care, do whatever you want with my videos, just like let them go out, like whatever, I still benefit from it. I thought that's what kind of they were doing for a while.
Yeah,
well, yeah, because a lot of songs blew up because it would be a trending sound.
Lives changed.
Yeah, lives changed. A lot of artists that weren't known too got known because their sound went very viral. Yeah. So that was a good part about that.
Yeah.
It's just I mean the thing is though with record labels, they are very stingy. Straight up, and they don't even pay their artists like that. That's why you see a lot of artists that made it and they become a huge name. They make their own record label, or they buy all the rights to their songs. That's their goal because they know how greedy a record label is. They'll take most of the profit, even though you're bringing in most of the profit.
Well, yeah, but they're taking most of the profit because they're giving you the money up front. Like that's the thing; it's a bank. So they give you the money. You got the money. You do what you got to do with the money. You don't get no more money till you recoup the money.
Yeah, you gotta make sure you flip it.
And then once you recoup it. You need they're gonna give you more, and you're gonna recoup that, and then at the end of the day, they have to make profit too, so they're gonna end up making a little bit more, if not a lot more. You know, depending on what art is. You know, every deal is different, but that's ultimately the business plan of a label, any label. Even if I were to start a label, that's the goal is make profit. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's how. It's built, and it's always built like that since radio. You know what I'm saying? It was worse back then. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It was way worse back then because there was no TikTok. There was no, you know what I'm saying? You couldn't just.
You gotta have like only like a couple stations.
You couldn't even download music on your phone.
Yeah. And I think, and even going back to the Mr. Beast thing, where it's like, oh, repost my video, like get it out there. You know what I'm saying? That's really cool because at the end of the day, it goes back to what he's doing, his work. And I think that in that way, TikTok was helping as well. But it's different when it's an intellectual property and somebody owns it. It's like, and the person that owns it is not even that person. It's a fucking huge company that makes movies and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like...
Yeah, I kind of get it too because like, let's say your video... Okay, someone uses your song, right? Yeah. And that video... gets like 50 million views. You're going to be like, well, am I getting compensated for this? No. So I get it. I was like, okay, maybe they do want some of that because that's something we get a lot. Like my family gets in my head all the time. They're like, yo, I saw this famous person using your audio. Are you getting paid for it? I was like, no. This is how it is. So I get it, but I mean, it's like a double-edged sword. Like it helps you. Exposure. I think it helps you more.
Exposure.
Yeah, like of course you would want the money that comes with it, but I think the exposure is...
I think if you're not greedy, it definitely helps you more. Yeah. But like you said, like that's a big ass like Universal Entertainment. That's crazy. Like they could be greedy. They could be like, no, we don't even really need your money, but if you want to, here's how much you got to pay us for us to put the music back on TikTok because they have that power. They have control.
The thing that sucks about that is because they're gonna take most of the profit. They're not gonna pay their artists, bro. That's why a lot of artists always have come out and said they're against record labels because they always treat them like trash. They're their property.
Yeah, yeah.
Like they tell you what to do
But
as
that's
well.
That's what
you're
it.
saying.
No,
That's
no,
what
yeah,
it is.
yeah, no,
It's
yeah.
like you're a product. It's
it's-
like they're Kellogg's and you're Frosted Flakes.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah.
you are. You're Frosted
Yeah.
Flakes.
Frosted
And
Flakes.
they have fruity. I mean, they'll have Fruity Loops or whatever else. You know what I'm saying? But you're Frosted Flakes, and at the end of the day, their goal is to put you on the shelf and for you to sell. And does Frosted Flakes own Kellogg's? No, Kellogg's owns Frosted Flakes. They are a product of Kellogg's. Universal is Kellogg's. You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing.
And
Oh yeah. And just going back to the deals, like Bad Bunny has the best record deal of literally like pretty much all time, and it's because he was able to leverage. At the end of the day, it's about leverage. It's like because he had so much power already in the Latin world, and the deal that he signed first. And that's the thing. A lot of times, like you have to have a not so good deal to then have a good deal. But the first deal that he had was not that good. But before the States even knew about him, he had so much leverage that he could dictate what happened with his brand because his brand was already solidified, you know. And I think and the whole TikTok thing is like those people aren't solidified yet. They're using TikTok to get solidified. So the record labels want to cut of that because they're you know what I'm saying? They're not there yet. Yeah.
Yeah, and it also sucks a lot of artists who like come from like let's say bad upbringings and stuff, like poor neighborhoods and stuff like that make it right. Like you said, like most of the times they're gonna take that terrible deal, but that's because there's money involved, and there's more money they've ever seen.
Yeah.
And a lot of times they're not educated. There's no one there to mentor them on those type of contracts. They don't read the fine print, and they get screwed over.
Yeah.
Which is kind of like. It sucks. Of course, you can say like, "Oh, they should have learned." It was like, well, how do you, bro? Like, they were desperate to get the fuck out, and they were able to get out.
And it happens a lot too in Mexico. I mean, like, even like I've talked to a lot of Mexican artists like que viven allá y todo y pues, pues cuando estás en un lugar, when you're in a place like, and you see opportunity to get paid in dollars even, and you know what I'm saying, you're a kid. You're literally a kid. You know what I'm saying? You have nothing else but this guitar, you know? And you'll take it, you know? Because it's like, that's all. You don't even have access to lawyers. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and so they'll use that to their advantage to, you know, not have to commit to you all the way, you know? And that's what it is about at the end of the day. It's like commitment. Because someone could be, and that's some stuff I started learning too. Like, you know, as you go, you start learning. But even the difference between a booking agent and a tour manager. It's like a booking agent just books you.
Yeah.
And if they don't end up booking you, they don't face any repercussions.
But the tour manager
the tour manager is like, if they say they're going to book you somewhere, they have to book you somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And if it doesn't end up working out, that's a big commitment on their part. You know what I'm saying? It's just commitment levels. But yeah, it sucks to see, like, you know what I'm saying, people that come from those kinds of backgrounds and are just in their little rancho, like, just trying to fucking give their family the best, like, just get finesse, take advantage.
Taking advantage of, like, someone naive, because they don't know about this. They just don't.
And when I see people, like, even post, like, them signing the contract
like,
or whatever, I'm like, bro, what are you doing?
Don't do
it. Because it's like, if you post that, everyone that might have had interest in you,
gone. Oh shit.
Backs off.
Signed the contract.
Yeah, it's like, oh, he's taken. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, it's like when a girl posts her man unfollowed, bro.
Oh, the soft launch, soft launch,
and I think that's what the industry feeds on, is like spreading that misinformation that if you're signed, that's it. That's all you need. Like, no, like,
there's more.
All it is a bank, bro. And you have to do everything. You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
You still have to do everything else.
Yeah.
You have to, just like I've been doing, where it's like producing videos, fucking directing videos, shooting videos, fucking doing doing the TikTok, doing the Instagram, doing the collabs. You know what I'm saying? The clothing, whatever it is, you have to do it. You know what I'm saying?
It still comes out of your pocket.
It still comes out of your pocket because you have to pay it back.
Yeah.
So it's like, it's nothing but a loan.
Yeah.
And sometimes, you know, there is a team behind there, but it just depends who you go with, you know.
And how many people they have in that network, because then they can be picking and choosing.
And how much they
Like,
believe in you.
Yeah, how much importance you have for them. If you are important to them, they will try to find a team for you.
got a
But
producer,
they
you got
like,
everything ready to
yeah,
go.
but labels like it when you have your own team.
Yeah.
You know, because
Less
it's
work
like they
they
don't
have
have
to
to
do.
work.
Yeah.
They don't have to worry
Mhm.
because they'll put you with somebody and all of a sudden they're not doing the job like you like it, and then what? Like that's their person.
Yeah.
So it's like, well, that's all we have, bro. You know.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
Sorry, dude.
Sorry, dude.
The show Dave.
Oh yeah, I've seen a little bit of it. I haven't finished
They
it
have
or
one like
anything,
that
but
where he like signs and stuff, and
Yeah.
then like he just dicks around and like doesn't do shit.
Yeah.
Regularly was like, bro, we gave you money to do things, like not just to spend on whatever you want.
Yeah.
Like, put it into work. It's
Yeah.
like, oh shit, now,
Yeah.
now I gotta put in the work with like
Yeah.
half the money I had.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he didn't have the full team to tell him what to do.
yeah.
Yeah, so the independent life definitely. That's you're staying with independent, or there'll be a time when you're like, I'll go to the label.
I think there'll be a time, but it's just building
It has
that
to be-
leverage. But
yeah,
I mean, I don't even have a manager. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just me and my brother. You know.
Échale,
Échale par. Yeah, it's just me and two regios trying to take over the world. You know what I'm saying? And
I still think that like your guys' is like a team, like partnership in this is like so powerful, like so
Yeah.
hard because you guys are literally brothers.
And that's
Yeah.
a hard fucking producer tag right there. That's a hard
Échale
producer
par.
tag.
How was it? So was it both of your guys' idea to get into music, or how like was it like, oh, you're like, oh, I should do it, or Charlie Paro was like, oh, we should do it. How did you guys create that teamwork?
Bro, I remember being in school when I was how old? Like what? 7? Yeah, I was like 7 years old or 6 years old.
17.
Oh yeah, no, but when I was like 6, 7 years old, I'd be in the playground and I'd just be like freestyling songs,
Yeah.
but like melodic songs, not rapping, like just freestyling. Because I grew up on romantic Mexican music and all types of shit. So I would be in. Once I moved to the States, like I'd be the only Mexican kid in that school, and I would be the only one. Like I would always be by myself. So in the playground, I'd be like in the swings, just freestyling and whatever. And then when I was like maybe like 16, 17, I started like I would be in you know in high school or whatever, and I would be in class and I would just start. I have a notepad and I just started like writing poems type shit, like just writing just bars, but I didn't even know about rhythm, nothing.
Yeah.
I was just writing, and then eventually like I started going on YouTube beats like everyone does, you know, at the
just
beginning.
sounding out
Yeah,
beats.
type beat. Yeah, type beat, like all the type beats that I could find, I would just get them and just record. Like I would be recording in my closet, you know, just the classic, you know, the sock on the mic, you know, just I was just, you know, doing it. And then my brother Par, ever since we were kids, bro, even being at my grandma's crib, like when we were kids in Mexico, even being in Mexico and shit, like he would grab the tambos de pintura y los ponía así y empezaba el vato. You know what I'm saying? He'd just go crazy. And he would always just be drumming, always had rhythm, always be dancing. Siempre me enojaba yo porque iba a las fiestas a bailar y todo ese pedo. Y yo no podía bailar, bro. I couldn't stay on tempo, never. It'd be like, they'd always be like, oh, no sabe bailar. And you know, like, you know, but my brother would always be hitting that. And I would be like, I'd be like, that's not even fair, bro. Like, I'd be mad, you know, but like, he just always had it, you know what I'm saying? He always had the rhythm. He always had the notes, everything. Like, I don't know. Par's somebody that just like, he kind of like already knows things before he learns them. Like he already knows
Like
how.
it just clicks.
Like it just clicks.
Yeah,
like
it's
it's quick. I'm very like slow. Like I learn, but and when I get it, I get it. You know what I'm saying? It stays, but it takes time for me, a little bit more time to learn things. But for me, English and like writing in Spanish and English has always been like easy for me. Like that was the one thing. It was like English class always good. You know what I'm saying? Spanish class, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I was always doing good in that. I love reading and writing. So when I started doing it, he was kind of just like, oh, let me try this out. And we had we didn't have so get this, right? We didn't have a computer. We didn't have a mic. We didn't have any of those things. But so what we did was my brother, he went up to a teacher at the school. He was like, hey, like I'm trying to do like some internship stuff, like this and that. I don't have a computer, this and that. And then one of our professors at the school, at the high school, he his name was Mr. Rapella, and he he's like one of the smartest dudes I've ever met in my life. Like big dude, and he would always clown the students. He was so funny all the time. But he was just a cool ass dude, you know what I'm saying? And he was like, yeah, you could borrow the MacBook, you know what I'm saying? This That's MacBook. Crazy. And so we borrowed the MacBook from the teacher, and then we downloaded GarageBand on it. Or we had I don't know, it comes with GarageBand. So we started just messing with GarageBand. And then our other homie, he was like a real like jazzy dude. He played guitar, and he just had like a mic, a USB mic. And we're like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Can you borrow it just to try? And then we just started experimenting from there. And then our uncle, my uncle, he lived in Chicago at the time. So we'd go to Chicago and visit him. And he's like one of the craziest. My uncle's crazy, bro. Look, check this, right? My uncle was a clown. He was a clown at Mexican parties, right? And that's how I first started learning about performance and like showmanship and like playing music. Like, él era un payaso ahí en las fiestas in Chicago. And at the same time, he was a factory worker, a referee for soccer, and he would be selling to the same factory workers. He would show up on the days like he's not working, and he would be selling like sandwiches and shit like that because he was a baker too. Oh wow! So he was doing like everything. Like he really like being around him, just like showing me like the hustle. You know what I'm saying? The hustle mentality and seeing the way that he would interact at parties and how people would like react to him and everything. It was like it showed me really like what you can do as a performer. You know what I'm saying? Because that's bottom line, like, you know, it sounds bad because you say it in a way, but to me it sounds beautiful. It's like, as an artist, the core artmanship is a clown, because it's like you're showing up to a place, you're dressed funny, which is like what you do as an artist. Bad Bunny dresses funny, you know what I'm saying? But he dresses good, you know what I'm saying? But it's different, you know what I'm saying? But it's like you're there to entertain people, and you're there to create an experience for people. So, we went to his crib, and he checked in the closet, and he just had this old like keyboard just sitting there, and we were just like, "Oh, what's up with that?" Like, and he was like, "Y'all can take it, like whatever." And so we took it. I bought a little on Amazon. I bought a little thing where you could adapt it to MIDI, and from there it was just, you know what I'm saying. Ever since we just started cooking, and even the song like "Bad Bitch," the rock song. We made that on that keyboard, and it was we didn't know how, like, we didn't have an electric guitar, so we just used the MIDI electric like GarageBand shitty guitar shit. We just used it dun 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 dun. Oh wow! Like that was literally on a piano. Yeah. And then once we moved to Texas, we met dudes that could actually play guitar, and we're like, "Yo, we have this. Can you redo it and just do it on actual guitar?" And then boom, they did it, and then. You know what I'm saying? That song became, but that literally, we made that song literally when we were just like starting out. That was like one of the first, and it was on a keyboard. Oh wow! Yeah.
I was gonna ask what was like one of the first few songs, but
Bad Bitch, Bad Bitch, and I mean that was kind of the journey. I got into rapping, and then he was like, "Oh, I think I can figure this out," and then from there, and like I took a couple piano lessons, and the teachers were like, "You ain't got it, bro." Like, literally, bro.
Go to stick to writing, bro.
He gave you the
like your fingers just don't move that way.
Every lesson that I took, bro, I took a piano lesson one time, because you know how Mexican moms be like, "Oh, pues tienes que estudiarlo, like vete a la clase," you know what I'm saying? Te voy a poner en clases. So I show up. I'm playing the keyboard or whatever. I'm learning. You know what I'm saying? I mean, like now I understand the keyboard a little more, but back then it's like I didn't understand it. I was just trying to figure it out. But the teacher was just like, "Yeah, I just don't think this music thing's for you." Like, that's crazy. And then I literally remember like I walked out of that session that we had, and I was walking in my car. And I was just like, I'm gonna prove this bitch wrong.
Nice.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna fucking do this shit.
And that's where Bad Bitch came from.
No, I was just like, damn, like, fuck. Literally, I got in my car, I was like, fuck them old heads. Because he was an old ass lady.
Old heads
I was
really
like, fuck them old heads. And then, but even like, when I took vocal lessons, whatever,
Yeah.
as a kid, like it was always just people always told me I wasn't meant for this, but I always knew I was meant for it because I knew I had it in me, and even though I still feel like I don't have the best voice ever, and I felt at the time I didn't have the best voice.
Mm-hmm.
I knew I had something to say. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh,
And I think that's
the most powerful part.
that's the most powerful part is like knowing what to say and how to say it and what do you have to say. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, it's like anybody can have a good voice.
Yeah, but not everybody can articulate. What is articulate? Articulate.
Somebody can articulate and actually say what do you have to say.
That's a skill. That's a whole ass skill, right?
Lyrics itself, yeah.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
But you're talking about showmanship, and I think the craziest showmanship that's happened this past week is Drake showing his ship.
Showing his ship soft.
It's fucking
Soft,
Drake's
bro.
schlong dong.
I mean, we can't go through this episode without talking
without
about it.
talking
You know,
about
just
it.
it's four men talking about.
It was literally what
Yeah.
trended yesterday, right?
Yeah,
yesterday.
It's like what's this?
I didn't even
podcast?
know about it until you texted. Did you guys see Drake's whatever? And then one of our friends said where, and you're like and then you said
I was like, you're gay.
I was like,
I
let's
saved this. You want to see it?
yeah on a podcast
April
with
Fools.
I haven't
four
seen
men.
it. I
Let's
haven't
talk
seen
about
it.
it.
Straight
You
up.
see it? You wanna look
I
at
just seen memes about it.
Isn't it crazy how it just happened during like in the Valentine season? I think it's
pull it up.
It's just
Oh,
PR.
no.
Put it up on the big screen.
So what's the story behind this? What's the story behind
it?
it?
It just got leaked, bro. Like,
He got
Who
leaked.
took that video?
He did.
Yeah, bro. Okay, I'll
He
show you.
selfie styled that
Look,
shit.
look.
Hey, more power.
You don't
to
gotta.
him.
This motherfucker showing dicks.
That's how it was.
Can you pass me a laptop, too, please?
Why
You
the
haven't
fuck is
seen
that
it?
out there? I don't get it. Who
Is that
leaked
laptop
that
like
shit? Who has this video of this fool? Did he send that to somebody?
I don't think
I
it.
sent it to someone.
That's why. Okay.
I think he
okay.
leaked that shit on purpose.
But how do you?
If that shit's that
You think
big,
so? You think he was
I'll-
ready?
Huh?
You think he was like it?
Valentine's
Wieners
Day?
being shown to everyone.
He said Valentine's Day.
Damn.
That ass.
I saw someone's. I think it was someone in our group chat that said like, I'm gonna be like, if my girl, I'm gonna tell my girl if she sees the video, she's cheating on me.
True, she is. Straight up cheating.
That shit made like discouraged me. I'm like, damn, like, it's just you can't be.
I saw one of the
shit-
comments
that
of
shit-
one of
that's
this
not fair,
memes.
bro.
I saw a comment of this girl on the meme. One of the meme though was she said, "Guys, and remember that was soft. Imagine when he's hard." I'm just like, oh well,
What did Han say?
we've all lost our girlfriends. Our girlfriends are gone. Girlfriends are gone.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
That shit is crazy, bro.
I'm not a big fan of talking about another man's shmi, but like,
I know. Well,
had
I
to
mean,
bring it
you're the
up.
one that
Hey,
brought it up.
but we had
you
to bring
brought
it
it
up.
up.
I don't care. Babo did it first. That's all.
Babo
Babo
did
did
it
it, and they
first.
said that shit. I never saw that.
And he has pearls on it. Con perlas, todo el pedo ahí.
I think honestly, I think that's gonna be the new trend. I think leaking nudes is gonna be
That's always been a thing though.
but I think it's for like gonna be definitely a publicity thing moving forward. I've seen it because Bad Bunny's next. Bad Bunny's been
For
teasing
sure
that
he's
shit.
next.
Like he's next. But
Damn,
we'll
that's
get-
crazy.
We're in the era of OnlyFans.
yeah,
so.
we're in the era of OnlyFans, so it's
And
getting more
porn stars
common
are
to
hanging
do.
out with Hollywood.
I just think it's
stars.
crazy that he had that much. Like,
future.
if he sent that to someone, I
I
don't
feel
know
like
if he got.
everybody's just the nudist at heart, bro. Everybody in Hollywood.
Yeah.
I don't know if he got hacked, and that's why, or he sent that to someone and they just leaked it. But the fact that he has that much confidence, in someone to not keep it to themselves.
Yeah, to be
But you would think like, oh, you should. You know, well, of course, yeah, you should. Like,
shit's as big as
morally,
the
you
phone,
should.
bro.
But he should know if he sent it to some random
yeah.
if he sent it to some random girl and she knows this is about to like
to
get
be
money.
honest, bro. I'm gonna be honest. If my dick was that big,
Oh, never mind.
I wouldn't care. I was like, leak that shit. Leak
True,
it.
True.
Like there's like that's not really. You're not gonna like. If it was small, I'd be fucked, you know. But like,
Some
Hey,
dudes.
But at the end of the day, you're still Drake.
yeah, you're still Drake. You're still Drake.
Some dudes are just rich
Yeah.
and famous and gifted like that.
Gifted.
It's just not fair. It's just not fair anymore, dude. It's not fair out here.
He's like, here, go open this.
But we'll leave that
He
segment.
can literally do the whole pizza thing.
What's the
What
pizza?
If you
thing,
had a
dog?
pizza
Oh
with
my
extra,
God.
extra sauce.
Insane.
The pizza.
This man watches
Like,
too
did
much.
you order?
Yeah,
Did you order a pizza with extra sausage?
All the popcorn. The
Oh, the
popcorn.
Nah, you can't even
You
do
want the
popcorn.
extra large tub?
You can't even do the popcorn because extra large cup is like you'll still see it. You're like, fuck, straight up, there's not even popcorn in there.
But now let's get into our new another segment
I can't get Drake's dick out.
called "Take the
Okay,
Mic."
well.
Yeah, do you remember this segment?
We've
Take
lost
the mic.
them.
Take the mic.
Yeah, Take the Mic is where we get like anonymous questions, confessions from our viewers.
Yeah.
And we're just here to add our input, advice, and all that fun stuff.
Bet.
I wonder when we added that. I wonder if we had that when you were
No.
here.
No?
Yeah.
25?
I don't think we had that
Wow,
later.
Okay, never mind.
It's been
Shit.
long, bro.
Yeah, he was like literally
Long
one of
overdue.
our first episodes. Yeah.
25.
Algo bien, algo bien.
All right, first one.
Ahí va.
Hey guys, Aaron, I think you'll be proud of me. I'm going on my first date, hoping they don't cancel. After finally cutting off my toxic situationship. To be honest, I don't think I'm ready for a relationship, but hoping we fuck. It's cold outside. A little makeout sesh to stay warm.
I'm proud of you, dude.
Hell yeah, bro.
Heck yeah.
Submitted today.
But also, you should never go into a date expecting something.
Nah, bro.
Nah.
Don't.
Like, come on, bro. Like,
Because if you do that, you're literally just gonna set yourself up for failure.
Yeah.
Honestly, because then you're gonna have this fucking expectation in your head, and then you're just be like, "Oh, what the fuck? We didn't do anything." It was like, bro, like nah, like
no head.
it's a first date. Like unless it was actually established that she wanted to do that.
See, and I've had the
Don't go into
opposite
that.
happen to me, where it's like I didn't expect anything, and then
That
I
shit
wasn't
happens.
ready.
oh,
You know what I'm saying? Like I
shit.
didn't have a strap with me.
Yeah, yeah.
I didn't have a rubber. I didn't know. You
That's
know
the
what I'm saying?
thing. Like,
You
But it's
gotta,
like-
you gotta at least prepare that much. I
See,
think-
but
Yeah, but sometimes it's like
sometimes you don't know. Yeah. Sometimes
Yeah.
Like he doesn't
you're
know
just
that.
going, oh yeah, let me go.
and if you keep them in your car, girls automatically think you're a fuckboy. So it's like there's no winning. It's like, well, why you have these condoms? Like, well, cause
Because you were gonna
I
ask me this.
know. Like,
Well, what if she asks you, "Why do you have these condoms?" Why are you asking me to have sex?
yeah.
you ask everybody to have sex?
You play the console. You know what? I don't even want to do this no more. Leave me alone. Just suck it.
Jesus Christ.
Next one.
Wow. Wow.
What's up, friends? Something crazy happened to me.
Ooh.
Back in October, some influencer car guy had messaged me. He wanted me to go meet him. I already knew that something was suspicious. Also, I don't go out unless he's going to pick me up. Well, anyways, he kept nagging to hang out for months. Something in my gut told me it was off, so I started digging and found out he has a girlfriend and she's pregnant with his baby.
Wow.
I told her everything and she definitely was not pleased. We also realized he had blocked me of his main Instagram so I would never find it. He only messaged me on his business account and he was only messaging me on his work phone. Craziest part is that she confronted him, but he still hasn't blocked or unfollowed me. He even messaged me to hang out. Crazy. I blocked him now though. Call him out. What's his name?
Call him out. Yeah, what's his name?
what's his name?
You should have blocked him right away if he's a car influencer. Like
There you go. Red flag number one.
hey, ain't nothing wrong with
influencer
cars,
guy.
but like if you base your whole Instagram on car, you're definitely a fuckboy.
Yeah, you
bro.
a fuckboy
Like,
for sure.
Come on now, bro.
Spending all that money on the cars. There's red flag. Who you trying to impress?
for real.
Other men.
Other man, like his baby mama.
Next. Hi, everyone. My cousin, 25 female, is getting married soon. She asked a couple of my cousins and myself to be part of her bridesmaids. Many of my cousins have been disrespectful to the bride, ignoring her and starting a lot of drama for no reason. I feel bad for my cousin because it's supposed to be the happiest time of her life with the people she most values. I tried arranging a bachelorette party for her, but later found out that she doesn't want our cousin because they only bring negative energy and would probably blackmail her in the future.
What the
Damn.
fuck? Damn.
I'll be driving from Arizona to California, OC on February 23rd to celebrate her bachelorette on February 24th and try to at least take her out by myself. I try to contact some of her friends, but they're all busy that day she is available. So it would just be the two of us. Any places you guys would recommend on me taking her out on her bachelorette party?
Bring her.
I mean,
That was a lot. That was,
I know there's a lot to unpack.
that was
in
a
this whole
lot.
thing.
That was so much just as where should we take it?
a lot of backstory for
So
just.
where should we go?
Yeah, where should we go? Y'all know any good places in town?
Yeah,
yeah.
Shit,
That's
the
that's
OC.
crazy.
Imagine having cousins that will blackmail you.
Why are they blackmailing her? Like, what happened?
I feel like
That's what I want.
What is she doing?
What? Yeah. What is there that she can get blackmailed for?
Yeah.
Did she cheat? Did she cheat?
Or what if they,
No, I think-
what if they
I
create
think the
some fake
blackmail
story?
thing- yeah, I think the blackmail thing is like if they go to a party, a bachelorette party, like she could.
Oh, they'll use it against her.
They'll use her against her whatever she does.
Even though she does nothing like at all, they're
That's
just gonna do
whack.
that.
That's
Well, if you need some party animals right here,
Right
like
here.
hit us
We'll
up.
show up with G-strings.
We'll go to like we'll go to Sharky's. We get
I
real
like how
ratchet
she
at
also
Sharky's.
didn't mention where she's living or where she's at. How are we supposed to know where to?
I think she says
Well, she's driving from Arizona
Oh,
to
Arizona.
California.
And she'll be out
Oh.
here
Orange County.
in Orange
Oh,
County.
County. Okay.
Gotcha.
There's a couple spots in Orange
There's a
County.
lot of spots.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it's gonna be it'll be fun. I mean,
We'll host it.
yeah.
Any
we'll host it.
recommendations for her though? Any recommendations?
I think it's called the Bungalow or some shit like that.
Bungalow's cool. Like in at Huntington, I know they have a new one. I think in Newport now or Long Beach.
Yeah, that place is cool. Or Treehouse.
Yeah. Go to OCLA. There's a lot of spots. You just look up some best places to go. You'll have fun.
Look
Going.
up best places to take my girlfriend.
All right.
Best bachelorette party areas. Whatever. You know. Yeah.
But
You know.
you shouldn't have cousins like that.
Right.
Yeah, that sucks.
Like me. Friend the other cheek.
This is so true.
Are dating apps out of style if you're looking for the same gender, or does that not matter? It's so true, right? Like, you know about this?
I didn't read that second part. I did not read that second part.
Like, this is so true.
I agree with the first part.
It sounded like you read the whole thing and you agree with everything.
Oh, I just thought, are you out of, I'm like,
yeah.
yeah.
Is it time to move on from high school friends, class of 2017? Although we still hang out every few months.
I mean, if you're cool with them, why would you?
Now we got 2 questions here.
Aaron said yes.
Aaron said yes to the first one. For the second one, I mean, you don't.
If you guys hang out and it's super normal and it's like super chill and it's like not forced,
Why would you
keep
get rid
it.
of that? Yeah.
But if it's like forced and it's like people are mad at each other and shit, like alright, let it go. Yeah. Like I only hang out with this man.
Yeah.
In high school.
I think it's natural for friends to, outgrow each other.
Yeah.
So go their separate ways. I think it's a good thing. You always got to leave people with love, and I think that I'm definitely not friends with people I was friends with in high school, but that's because they didn't suit my, mission for life.
Yeah.
But if they're like there for you and they're following what you're doing, then
And it's always nice seeing like that high school friend from a long time ago, like somewhere. It's like, oh shit, what's up, bro?
Yeah. And then that's it. And then y'all just keep going your ways.
Yeah.
I'll see you around.
Yeah.
Only cut it off if it's
If it's like the girl's cousins on the last.
yeah.
Straight
But for the
up.
most part, like if you don't have
blackmail
to,
you.
Yeah, they're trying to blackmail.
like it's not a job to be friends with someone,
It is mine.
Are dating apps out of style though?
I think
For the same gender? I mean, for either gender.
No, they're all style. There was a big boom of it. Like that's when I missed it, dude. So I know people that were like constantly just fucking. They were just bopping bodies.
I think
Yeah.
I think now this is a new dating app. This is it's Instagram. Your explore page. Like those are people like you like similar, just hit those people up. I think Instagram's just the new dating.
Yeah.
Like that's a dating app.
Yeah, I usually DM.
Just shoot your shot in the IG DMs.
Yeah.
I'm not really gonna shoot my shot with someone with the check mark, but okay.
Why not? What if they open it and you're handsome?
No, because they get the same message all the time.
Maybe it'd be different.
I don't know, dog. I shot a couple of shots and they landed.
That's great.
Yeah, I'd be like, you're the ugliest girl I've ever seen in my life.
You're not even all
to
that,
get your
dude.
number right
I have to
now
get
because
your
I have
number.
to just prove to people that I know the ugliest person.
That's fucked.
We should definitely be seen out together just so I can prove that I know it.
I want to take you on a date.
Bro,
Hopefully they give us a
there's
discount.
girls out there that would love that, bro, because they get the opposite. You know what I'm saying?
It's like, can I take you on a date? See if they feel bad and give us a discount.
Yeah.
Oh
Can I
my
take you to the
god.
ugly people restaurant, see if you eat for free?
Oh, my god. I don't.
Oh,
think
you
that's
proved me
gonna-
wrong.
Hit
You
him
need it
with
for
the
free.
left turn. You know what I'm
just-
saying? Like, go up to a girl at a club and just be like, yo,
I think you're ugly as
I
fuck.
think you're ugly as fuck, but like, can I get your number though?
50-50 it works, honestly.
You're getting smacked, bro.
I think you're getting. Yeah, you're definitely gonna get
I
smacked.
think in the way he says it.
No, he's
I think-
kidding,
No,
bro.
because
Who literally took it serious? He was like, "It could work." Wait, guys, it could work.
You gotta be like, hey, ugly's my type.
The one that was funny though was the one that was funny was that one that's kind of funny is the one where you said, "Hey, let me take you to the ugly people restaurant. We eat for free, proves it." And you're like, "Oh fuck, we had to pay. I guess you're not ugly." Nah, but it's not gonna work. You're gonna get slapped, bro. You're gonna get slapped. if you
I've
say
heard
that.
you're the most beautiful girl I've ever seen. Like, everybody says that.
Yeah.
So if you hit him with a left turn, maybe it could
Damn,
work.
imagine having that clout of like everyone says that.
Everybody, like, I mean, no,
Christ.
girls always like, they get that all the time.
Yeah.
So you gotta twist
that
it
was
up.
too
Like,
like,
like a
overused.
sense, hey, I saw you from across the room and I came here on my knees just to beg you to say hello.
Jesus, fuck, a little overboard.
Next one. I've been dealing with a little dilemma, so I would love your guys' input. I recently have been seeing this guy, and it's been great. For context, he's a distant family friend, and he's older than me by 9 years. LOL. We strictly agreed to just BF buddies, and for a while it was great. Until one night, When I went to go see him, he asked me when he can take me out. When he asked me, I was taken back a little. I wasn't sure what to say, but I ended up telling him that I would let him know. Fast forward to the most recent time I've seen him, I decided to bring up that convo again. Basically, told him that he can take me out, and he agreed and said he would plan something. I haven't heard from him since, and I'm left feeling confused. I felt satisfied with how our relationship was prior to him asking me out. I know he's a busy guy, but I don't want to make excuses for him. What should I do?
Why do you care if he's just a fuck buddy?
Looks like you're catching feelings.
I think, it sounds like you're catching feelings, but I think also, like, if someone asks you out and you say, I'll let you know.
Yeah.
You
broke him. Yeah.
Don't expect to, like, have them chase you.
Yeah.
Like, that's like the cutoff. You know what I'm saying? If you tell a person, like, oh, I'll let you know if I'm interested in like, being anything with you, it's like, okay, well, that's what I wanted, so I guess we go our separate ways.
Exactly.
I
think you burn that bridge right there.
Yeah.
Because usually, like, let's say if a girl asks me that, like, like if I ask out a girl, because it takes a lot, right, to ask out a girl. You're like, okay, I'm gonna do it.
You gotta know you like her too.
Yeah, you gotta know you like her. Like, hey, I want to take you out, and then she's like, I'll let you know. Automatically, that means no.
That means
no.
Yeah, that means no.
She just didn't want to say no in front of your face.
Yeah,
basically.
So he disconnected. He's like, oh, okay, I guess bless you.
Yeah.
So he's like, I guess I'll move on, and I guess he moved on, and he found out maybe you weren't it. I'm sorry.
I mean, if someone doesn't show that initial, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Wanting to do that, then good for him. I think it's good for him that he moved on. Honestly. Yeah.
Yeah. No simp in here.
Yeah.
9 years older than you. Probably other shit to worry about.
Yeah, exactly.
High cholesterol and shit.
Hi guys, circling back to the last pod with Sammy. Y'all mentioned how guys just say shit because they're horny and don't mean it. Can you give the girlies advice on how to tell if a guy is bullshit or for real? Thanks for giving us Big Booty Latina plays.
Damn, Big Booty Latinas.
Big Booty
Shout out to all the
Latinas.
Latinas.
Shout out to the big, especially the big booty.
Wait, what do you
ones.
mean? I don't know what you're talking about.
What?
Yeah, we didn't say that, bro.
Oh yeah, that. But like, I
What
think,
you talking about?
yeah, I think every guy is saying the truth.
Yeah.
Guys don't lie.
Yeah.
Guys don't lie. Yeah. Guys would never lie to a girl with a fat ass. That's number one.
That's actually true.
That is number one. All right. They're not risking that.
Agreed.
They're not risking that.
Agreed.
But
Agreed.
I'll tell you a couple things. What to look out for.
Stop exposing the secrets, you asshole.
First thing,
Fuck.
every man's a liar except for me, so hit me up. That's number one. Number two,
If you're a girl, close your ears right now.
Yeah.
Yes.
Start talking about crankshafts and shit so they start listening.
Yeah.
But actually, let me see. Actually, let me try to help her out.
Let's say it in Spanish, so only someone. Nah, like that. Yeah, they'll understand it for sure.
When a guy is bullshitting, the easiest thing I could say is just like if he plans dates, promises past 8 p.m.
You think so?
Yeah.
Ask him where he's
Because you went
Well, that was
bed.
the time he was available to talk.
Well, if he's in bed, he's gripping this shit for real.
Damn.
So like he's in his head right now. You got to get him at a time when he's like busy. If he makes plans with you when he's busy, like if he's actively doing something, that's a green flag. Let's say he's at work. Like, hey, like, sorry, I'm working out, but like, yeah, let's go out to dinner this Friday. Green flag.
I've been noticing him being like pretty like.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, if you
When
do
you
that,
make the
even you
plan.
do it at a nighttime and you follow up and you say, let's go do this and that.
Follow
this
up the
day
next
at-
morning. Yeah.
Yeah, and then he actually agrees and everything. Yeah, we're good. Yeah,
The follow-ups are important.
I feel
Follow-ups are
I
important.
feel like if he makes a plan, but it's like weeks away, he's just lying.
Yeah, like if we say
He's
like,
like, one day we should just,
Yeah. maybe
one
like
day,
2 months,
one day.
you know what I love
I'll
to
see you
say?
next, like a couple weeks. I'm pretty busy.
Like the first day of me talking to a girl, I'll be like, yeah,
You're not
like let's go to Italy or some shit. Like I promise crazy shit, but like, I've never done it ever.
I've done that too.
Like we should go on a vacation.
Yeah.
But sometimes when I was like not horny is because you like, what if you actually really fuck with the
oh,
girl
you
and you
never been to
just you
Mexico?
see
Let's go.
you actually see these things with her.
Airbnb. Yeah.
You get me?
Yeah.
You actually see those things with her, but you can't actually fulfill it right now.
Yeah, that's true.
Sometimes.
So
But
it could be
sometimes
it could be that
just
lover.
throwing shit at the wall.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
fantasy. Like,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
imagine us in a balcony in Italy.
Yeah.
Bow, bow.
But the whole point is to
Crazy.
turn that fantasy into reality.
Yes, sir.
That's
I
right.
feel like it just depends on the grand gesture of the thing that you're promising. Like if you're like dinner, I don't think he's that horny. But if he's promising Italy rides, he's gripping his shit.
Yo,
Yeah.
Italy's not that bad. I looked into the plane because I told a girl that, and I was looking at the plane
Send her
tickets.
screenshots so she can believe you more. more.
And it's like, yeah, it's like 1,000 round trip. It's like 1,000, like 1,200. And I thought it was gonna be more to me. I thought it was like a 4K trip.
Damn, no.
But it's like, yeah, it's about $1,000. I was like, okay.
I went to Europe this year, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I went to the UK.
Oh, shit.
Nice.
Did you work
Did you
out
watch any
there?
games?
I went to London.
Nice. Did you like get in the studio over there? Did you do any music?
I was
Hell
in the
yeah.
studio out there, and I went out there. My ex lived there, so it was a long distance relationship.
Oh.
Was she those
From
type?
Europe?
Was she
From
the?
Europe, brother.
Dude,
like,
wait,
I was tripping.
That's
I don't know
different
what-
time zones.
Was she the ones that
bro.
spoke Spanish with the British accent?
No.
Oh, okay, those are fucking wild to me, dude.
Yeah.
Let's get into
Those are
that.
wild to me.
After this one, we'll finish this
Okay,
Take the
bet,
Mic, but I
bet.
definitely want to touch into that because
Okay,
that is
bet, bet.
wild. All right, last one. Hey guys, love the pod. Just wanted to say to do a quick PSA since you guys have been giving the dudes advice on how to slide into a girl's stories DM. One important thing you guys been forgetting to mention is telling the guys to have their IG on point. No girl's going to reply to a private account with 3 posts. Like, come on, bro. Y'all expect her to look at the little ass profile pictures to see who you are?
I want you to zoom in.
So I advise more guys to go public and have recent pics. But if you're private for a reason, it's cool. Just make sure you have a crisp and clear profile picture. 100% agree. It's something actually, one thing.
I haven't
Huge.
looked at my profile picture in 5 years.
No, I think profile pictures are incredibly important, not only for like shooting shots, but like business wise. Because honestly, like in my case, right, I get a couple requests and I'm scrolling, but a good profile picture will catch my eye and I'll click on it. And then it just seems professional. If somebody's coming to me at a professional standpoint, like, hey bro, let's do like some work, and their profile picture looks professional, I'm like, okay, let's do it. But if it's like a selfie, I'm like, it doesn't seem too professional. So either way, if it's shooting shots or if it's business related, have a good profile picture. That's like
my profile picture is literally just my eye and my tattoo.
or the that's you don't have your face on there?
But you're broke.
No.
You're public.
Yeah,
you're
I'm
public, yeah, you're
Yeah,
public.
so yeah, pictures of yourself. So that's the best
Yeah.
part. So that's good, and it shows your work too. So
Short life.
it shows that you're professional.
But
anyways.
people know by the tat, like, okay,
Yeah.
that's me.
yeah.
Shirt life.
Oh yeah. No, yeah, your tat is literally your
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
you.
Yeah, yeah.
You're him. You're that guy.
I'm him. Quit playing.
All right, so that wraps up today's Take the Mic. If you guys have any more fun stuff, link in the bio down below. And yeah, actually, I do also want to bring up your tattoo. How long have you had your eye tattoo? For people listening on audio,
Well, what? It's been like since I've been here.
that's when you
When
got
I
it.
came.
That's
It was like 3 years.
Yeah,
You got it that-
You had barely gotten it because it was like you were like going through a bunch of tattoo artists and stuff, right?
Yeah.
That they didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
so. How's
So
been
three
It
years,
never,
though.
it never did what they said it was gonna happen.
Yeah,
Remember?
they said it was
It's
gonna
fade.
go away.
nice.
No.
It's good.
Do you retouch it, or has it just been
I
like
haven't
that?
retouched it.
It looks
Nice.
the same.
I'm gonna retouch it eventually, but
Yeah.
I haven't yet.
That shit's hard.
Do you want like a brighter blue, like an ultra blue, or you want to keep it that
Nah, I have the ink, and I'm keeping the same ink. I'm doing all my tattoos the same
Nice.
ink.
If like, when you sign like a deal, like you make like millions of dollars, would you get a car in the same color?
Ooh.
Like a McLaren?
I want to, yeah, I want to
Ooh.
get a.
That should go hard.
Yeah.
You know what I want to do? But if I put this out, somebody might do
Yeah,
it.
don't do it.
Yeah,
Don't
you
do
can put-
it. You tell. Okay, we'll end it. We'll cut
Nah,
it.
fuck it. I'll say whatever. If you have the money to do this and you do this, shout out
Props,
to
yeah,
you.
shout-
Yeah,
see.
let me see.
Okay, but this is what I want to do basically. So I want to get a pickup truck, like a badass pickup truck, right? Una troca así bien mamalona.
Denali.
Una troca bien mamalona. La quiero llevar a una shop y luego comprar un Lamborghini SUV, right?
Ajá.
Llevarlo a un shop y decirles, quiero que quiten todo lo del frente del Lamborghini y lo pongan enfrente de la troca y que la hagan lowrider. So I want a pickup truck that's Lamborghini truck front.
Low rider.
That's a lowrider.
Ooh.
A Lamborghini truck. Lowrider truck.
Keep it
I
a
need
stack
to
with
see
you.
an image right now.
I don't think anybody else.
Look, you
can
want
do
me to
that.
show you? Someone photoshopped it.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck.
look.
Yes, I want to
Let's see
see
if you can fix. Like right now, I'm not sold. I'm not going.
Yeah.
I
look.
can't see it. I can't
in
see
my
it.
head, I see the truck, but the back of it looks weird to me in my brain still.
It looks badass. Look, I'll show you.
I'm just. I don't know. I love Lamborghinis.
So you want a Urus, basically, right? Those are the SUVs, the Lamborghinis?
Yeah.
the front of the Urus on a Mamalona.
Okay.
On a
That's
Mamalona.
dropped.
That's dropped.
Okay.
This one's not dropped, but just so you can see like
The
what it would look
concept
like.
of the body in the front.
Look at that shit.
Oh, okay.
That's
Oh
it.
shit! So it's gonna have the logo of the Urus and the logo of the other pickup truck in the back.
Nah, it would.
Says
It
Toyota.
would probably have the Urus logo as
Oh,
well.
okay,
like I would
okay.
switch it, but
Oh.
That shit is-
Okay.
My thing, are you allowed to do that to your car?
Cooking.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
bro.
can. You just can't do shit with Ferrari.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay,
yeah,
yeah.
Okay, you're cooking. Can you send me that so I can put it in the screen?
Yeah.
Or I don't know if you want it, but
yeah, I'll send it to you.
yeah, it's cooking. I can see it. Kind of looks like a shark.
It looked like a Ford Ranger.
If it was like low red, I feel like it would cook, bro.
Yeah,
like,
you
pull up
can.
to
the ground.
pull up to a red carpet with that hoe. Like nobody's
also-
got it.
No one's
Nobody
got
in the
it.
world.
And also the color and the rims matter a lot to change like the whole fucking.
Yeah, but I would want to have like a interior, like light blue. Like I would want to have a car at least that has the light blue lines, and it's like gray, like
Okay.
light gray with the light blue lines on the top. Like,
yeah, that's hard.
Oh, that's customized as fuck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that shit's hard.
Would you get? Would you get?
GTA 6.
Would you get a neon layout on the bottom, like the color,
yeah,
the blue
like,
color?
yeah.
That'd be sick.
yeah.
Imagine.
That'll go hard.
But I want to go back to you saying you had a long distance relationship.
Was
in
that your
Europe.
recent relationship that you had?
Yeah.
You said, oh,
We're
So-
still on good terms. We're actually gonna see each other very soon again.
You going to Europe?
No, she's coming.
That's right, King.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, you already
Come
flew out
over
to
here.
her.
Yeah, that's
You
too.
guys already- yeah.
How do you meet? Is this online? You met online, or how did?
Yeah, we met online.
And
We actually met on Tinder, which is kind of crazy.
you have your shit worldwide, or what? The
No, she did. And
Oh,
she just randomly like posted up Texas,
Yeah.
and then we matched, and then I was like, "You're not real." Like literally, that was my first thing I said. I was like,
Yeah,
"You're not
yeah.
real."
that's a good line.
I was like, "You're not real. There's no way."
Uh.
And she was like, "Yeah." I was like, "Prove it. FaceTime me." And then from there, we FaceTime like shit for, I think like almost half a year. We FaceTimed, and then we ended up dating, and we dated for almost a year. It was the longest relationship I've ever had. I've never had a relationship longer than almost a year, I guess. Yeah.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
So y'all, when you first met? You guys, how was that? Were you nervous?
I guess because it's kind of cool meeting someone on FaceTime.
Yeah, yeah.
And like talking to them for so long. Because once you meet them, it's like almost like you already knew the person, but now they're like physical form
Like,
in
yeah,
front
yeah.
of you. Like
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
kind of
exactly. You're
it's
like,
kind of
oh,
weird.
what?
It's like a weird. It's such a weird experience. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like really, because it's like by the time we met, we knew
Everything by each
a
other.
lot
Yeah,
about
yeah.
each other. Like we knew what we liked, what we didn't like. We knew our personalities. Like we knew that our personalities clicked in a certain way.
Yeah.
But by the time we met, it was like, whoa, what the fuck? This is real. Like it was kind of like dream. Like you were like, you know how people are like, oh, you're in the dream phase
Yeah,
or whatever
yeah.
of a relationship. But
Honeymoon.
it was
The
like,
honeymoon phase.
oh, the honeymoon. Yeah, it's like it really felt like that, but like to a higher degree because it's like,
It's real.
whoa, and you're from
hug.
Europe. And you
Yeah.
got this accent.
And
Like
you're-
that's
you're-
crazy.
And
You're
it was
Europe.
like that was like you guys literally talking for the first time, kind of, because it was like it was all FaceTime, but now you're in person, so it's
Yeah.
kind of like even that
It's like
honeymoon
talking
stage,
to someone, but
honeymoon
already
stage
knowing
times
them.
10.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
When you're on the flight, were you like gripping it? You're just getting excited.
Like, bro.
No, when I was in the flight, I took some melatonin and just fucking
just
had some crazy dreams.
Yeah.
Knocked the fuck out.
Scary dreams in the plane?
Yeah, I had a
Fuck.
crazy scary dream. I had a dream that my homie OD'd
Oh shit.
Fuck.
on the plane to Europe.
Oh,
It was
wow.
weird, bro. Then I woke up, I was like, what the fuck?
Mm.
And then like I called my homie when I landed. I was like, yo, bro, I just had a dream.
Yeah, like, you good,
And
dog?
he's like, what did he say? He was like, oh well, hopefully it doesn't happen soon or something like that. I was like, bro, man, you're fucking dumb, bro.
He completely disappointed.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, that's
He's like, maybe I should chill out.
Yeah,
nah,
no.
hopefully it doesn't happen soon.
Yeah, bro.
So, how was that keeping a relationship like with someone literally with the opposite like time? Like it's nighttime for you, it's daytime for her.
Yeah, so it's more drastic here in California, I would say. Like being in Cali, the time is
Like complete opposites.
completely opposite.
Yeah.
Like
Because right now, what time is it in Texas? Right here,
in
right now it's
Tex-
2:00
5.
here.
in
Oh,
Texas,
no, 4, no?
it's what?
What's the hour
Let me
difference?
see.
It's 2 hours or 3 hours?
A ver. It's 4, so 2 hour.
2 hours difference.
So 2 hours, also it's 4K. And then so
And
in
from
London,
here in London,
the time difference in London
It-
is like what, 10 hours, 12 hours?
it's 2 p.m. Wait, no, in London it's 2 p.m. right here. In London it's 10.
PM?
So 8 hours from California and so many hours from, so it's 12 a.m. over there?
It's 12 a.m. over there. It's 12 in London. It's 4 p.m. in Texas.
Yeah.
Okay, there you go. Yeah,
So really, I guess you.
So you miss some.
But you have like the mornings with there, no? Like
no,
your
so we're
mornings?
wrong.
Yeah, so
Why,
my
we're not
mornings-
supposed to add time. So if it's 2 and 4
No, I have
here,
it here.
you know, no. So what time is it in London?
Right now it's 10. So it'd be 12.
So it's an 8-hour difference. No, it's an 8-hour difference. So it's only a 6 hour. It's only a 4-hour difference from Texas, if anything.
Or
why would it be 10? Why would it be
4 or 5.
10 here and then 12 in Texas? You get
right
me?
now, it's 10 p.m. in London.
Yeah.
In Texas,
It's 4 p.m.
It's 4 p.m.
It's 6-hour difference.
6 hours.
And it's 8-hour difference here. You don't want to add an extra 2 hours to it.
I didn't know.
You just said London's 10 p.m. here and 12 a.m. in Texas. No, it's not. Still 10 p.m.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did. You said that. Yeah, you did.
I don't know. There's a lot of numbers going on, bro. 31.
Anyway.
Okay, it's
71.
sidetracked.
Yeah, I would touch it. I mean, I would have like long nights in the studio.
Yeah.
I would end up getting to my crib, sometimes even at like 6 in the morning, bro. And that's when I would call her.
Yeah,
you know, before I was going to bed, I would just talk to her, and I would end up just, you know, falling asleep. Sometimes with her on the phone, you know, and then that's just, but yeah. So I would end up falling asleep with her on the phone sometimes, but other times I would call her if I got up really early. I would call her. You know, we would have a good amount of time to talk when I was in Texas, but then here it's like it's 10 p.m. right already.
Yeah.
And I just started my day, got here. You know.
Yeah.
So that's way harder. But it was hard, bro. Long distance, especially to that degree, bro.
That's tough.
It's not.
Yeah, it's not a cheap flight.
It's not natural, bro. Humans should not do that.
It should not. Yeah, we weren't
meant for that.
Yeah,
like,
we're not
you
meant
know
to
what I'm
connect with
saying?
people around on the other side of the world.
No.
You can connect, but not like, you know.
No, but like
romantically.
before like the age of social media.
Yeah.
But you guys also see that they what's the something telescope, the Hubble, what is it, what's the H one?
The Humboldt telescope?
Yeah, something like that.
Humboldt, yeah, I know you're talking about.
They found a heaven. They
Mm.
took pictures of heaven.
What?
Yeah, like check it out.
Maybe that's the nickname for what they took a picture
Well,
of.
they did take a picture and people are like, they're categorizing like, oh shit, it looks like
Okay, I get you.
heaven.
I don't know about that one.
That ass, look, shit's crazy.
Like, no, I believe in heaven, but I think like
You
no, it's up there, but I'm saying like it's way up than what we think it is. You get me? It's kind of like something where you can never see.
The Hubble telescope.
Yeah, like you can't see heaven unless.
I'm getting the image up.
Like my thoughts, you can't see heaven unless when you pass away and you belong there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like to our eyes, we can't see it.
Of course.
Yeah.
So the Hubble
four-dimensional.
telescope recently took a picture of what people are saying.
Quad dimensional.
It's heaven.
I see heaven when I look into
Yes.
yes. eyes.
So this
I
is
see-
what they took a picture of.
But why does that look photoshopped?
That's the magic school bus.
Yeah, it's Miss Briggs' class. Miss Frizzle. I forgot her name. I'm sorry.
Cesar Sotelo?
So that's what they took a picture of, the Hubble telescope.
That's where fucking Goku goes to training, fool.
This looks so photoshopped.
No, it doesn't look photoshopped, but it looks bizarre.
Yeah, it's definitely bizarre. Look, let me
It
put
looks
up
like a
this
cloud
article.
with a city in it.
I just don't know how it.
But also, like, it's so
how is this
far
such a clear
away.
picture though?
Yeah.
Well, because it's light. It's just like
The Hubble telescope is extremely
No, I know, but I feel
Powerful.
like
But
that's
that's
probably
too-
just it looks like that, but
It
like
looks
if you get closer,
because us as humans, we're like, oh, that's a city, you know, because we build cities here. We invented that shit. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, it's like it's just shapes, and if it looks like this
Imagine when
from
it's,
this
like, up
far
close.
away, it's probably humongous, bro.
yeah.
There's
Probably
no
just a
way.
rock. Yeah, it's probably like some big ass rock.
I don't know
Yeah.
what it is, bro.
does it say how far away that is that they got this picture from?
more than 10 miles.
This image?
Because it looks like you could just walk over to
Definitely
that
more than
city.
10 miles,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
There's
a
a house right here in Hoopa Valley.
Yeah. Let me see.
I think it's probably up there, no? Probably in the description.
You know what that looks like? Have you guys ever seen the movie Hercules when like the cartoon one?
Oh yeah.
Like when they're in the heavens.
Let me see.
It does look like heaven.
Wait,
for sure.
wait, what? I'm confused about 1995. What the heck is that about?
Is that where all the doggies go when they?
Yeah, that's where all the time.
That's where all the dogs are chilling.
Yeah, like this is picture so old. Why has it been trending recently?
Todos los perritos.
That's weird.
TikTok.
TikTok, yeah.
What if it was like they took that image in 1995, but they didn't come back? I don't know, bro.
Yeah.
Not
No,
just,
like,
I
say,
saw a
like,
newspaper on it. Yeah.
Like
The
how
light.
like we can't tell what's happening up there until like
The light travels.
the light of the
yeah,
speed
that's
of light.
the part I don't get. Like, if you think about it, if you want to fucking get high as fuck right now,
Hell yeah.
like, if somebody's looking at us through a telescope,
Yeah.
they're seeing dinosaurs.
they're seeing the past.
Yeah, that's the thing. They said that
I don't understand that shit.
If you look at Earth,
Relativity.
yeah, I forget what's the distance. If you look, I think it's when you look from Earth at a certain distance.
Well, that's a theory, though, right?
I guess it can't be proven. It can't be proven.
Well, I guess they say scientifically it could be proven, or the way they explain it to
The
you.
light,
the way the light
I
travels.
can see the light. I can see the light.
Our theory of speed of light. Yes.
Us dinosaurs
moving. I don't understand. Yeah, I know. I don't understand that shit.
Basically, the theory of like our whole speed of light, law and all that. The one that's the theory of relativity. Yes, thank you. I can't even say the words. Whatever. Basically, if someone was to see Earth from a telescope, hundreds of millions of miles away, you're still seeing dinosaurs. Technically,
the closer you get to this time.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, relative. You can't like talking theories
aren't proven until they're facts.
Yeah, but theory wise, it's like how the frick are you gonna have a microscope like a telescope that's gonna see that far away? Like
yeah. So is it really possible?
Because in order to see Earth, you have to get. I mean, even if you have a good telescope, like the best telescope we have on Earth, you have to get still pretty close to see Earth. You know. You wouldn't be able to like, be miles and miles and miles
to see that. Yeah, it's fucking weird.
I think it's crazy though, being one of those scientists, being able to just look through the Hubble telescope and seeing this crazy shit. Imagine just seeing that with your actual naked eye, like through the telescope. Yeah. That's fucking.
Kind of do want to phone a scientist.
That's fucking sick.
Imagine if you're looking through a telescope and you see yourself looking through a telescope on the other end.
Yeah. Y'all like this? You're like this?
All I know is someone's listening right now and they're like, fucking idiots.
No, it's not even that, bro. Like they cannot even tell me because like you can't convince me that how I don't get it. I just don't get it. It doesn't make sense. How someone who's got a telescope super far away, how they seeing dinosaurs?
Because of the whole law of speed of light.
So
it's the law of speed of light.
So the telescope is looking right, but it's looking so far away that it's a lot of years of difference. So whatever is shining to them is in the past. Kind of like when you see a star, and it's already in the supernova phase, so it's already exploded.
Yeah. Stars that we see are actually already dead. They're already exploded.
That's actually the part I understand.
Yeah, you understand. So
that's the same concept. That's the same concept.
But by the time you're close enough to Earth, or you have a telescope that can get close enough to Earth where you could see what's on the Earth, then you wouldn't see dinosaurs at that point because the
just
light
see Earth.
is just traveling.
That's what he's trying to say. You can't see the actual land and what's on it. You can only see just Earth.
The light. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So they can't see dinosaurs.
No,
because dinosaurs aren't radiating light.
Wait, where did you come up with the theory of dinosaurs?
No, that's the actual thing. That's the actual thing they've said. Like I've seen that little theory.
Yeah. Of course. Like if somebody's looking for sure, like the light that the Earth is reflecting, of course someone can see that, but there's no way they can see dinosaurs. There's no way they can see us. Because we're not reflecting light.
I guess the whole theory is like if they had this telescope, this telescope that was able to see on land and see Earth's surface and all that, then like I guess they'll be seeing dinosaurs.
Suppose I guess they just use it.
But by the point you can see the Earth's surface, like complete the Earth's surface,
you're back to the present.
You're back to the present, no? Because you're close enough. Like, you know what I'm saying? That light just has to travel.
Scientists are just fucking with us, man. Sometimes I feel like they just make shit up.
I don't know, but my head starts hurting. But we'll start wrapping up this episode. Short Life, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. Muchas gracias.
If you have anything you want to let the people know, any projects coming up or
I have a music video dropping this next month. I got a lot of things in the work right now, muchas cosas que se vienen. Este año va a ser un año muy grande para mí, yo creo, y para ustedes, yo espero también. Le seguimos adelante, representando y creando música que innovate la música y
innovar, right?
Innovar para innovar la música y mezclar géneros y pues sí, al último yo creo que siempre va a ser importante seguir representando y me da mucha felicidad de la última vez que hablamos nosotros y todos, o sea, de cuántos han llegado hasta acá.
Yeah.
Y yo creo que ese episodio fue un episodio que le ayudó porque vi cómo se movieron después de eso y ayudó a ustedes de que como que encontrar su
like who we are.
Sus conversaciones y representar, ¿verdad? La gente de aquí de California, la gente mexicana y la gente que pues admira a ustedes, ¿va? Porque yo estoy en Texas y hasta en Texas la gente dice, oh, you know what I'm saying, I.E In Friends. So you guys really like became that, you know what I'm saying? So es muy bonito ver eso y pues para eso estamos aquí. Yo creo que ahorita es el tiempo y el momento para hacer una voz chicana, ¿va? Y traer ese mundo y hacer que la gente se sienta que no están solos y que nosotros también, you know what I'm saying, los entendemos. Sí. Entonces es muy bonito, me da mucha felicidad que ustedes sigan haciendo lo que están haciendo y que tomaron esos pasos después de mi episodio, ¿verdad? 20, ¿qué era? ¿20 qué? 25. Después de ese episodio, you know, tomaron ese paso para seguir representando y seguir siendo eso. Entonces, thank you guys so much for having me. I hope you guys enjoy what I keep making in the future.
For sure.
Yeah. Stay connected and
let you guys know right now, like your favorite, like listen to She Said. You're gonna be your song. That's my song, to be honest. I was blasting She Said.
I would totally recommend listening to your catalog, your discography. I can never say that word.
Short Life.
Short Life on everything. Yeah. Short Life, straight up, just like that.
How do you spell it?
Short Life. Straight up.
Yeah,
straight up.
Did you switch the...
You switched it?
Yeah,
you switched. I remember.
Oh, okay, that's why. Okay.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Because it's international, baby. So
Short
Life.
Short Life.
Siiii.
Well, thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. Definitely check out Short Life. Link in the bio. You can follow me at every social media platform. Also, announcement. There's a new series. There's a new show that is out now. It's called Coulda Been Pro with your host, Aaron Caraveo and Randy Rangel. So go check out that new podcast. It's a sports podcast, all sports talk, sports fanatics. You love sports. So if you want to learn more about sports, definitely go check out Coulda Been Pro. You guys are going to love it. Also link in the bio. What is your socials?
Thank you so much, Short Life, for pulling up again.
Yeah, muchas gracias.
Thank you. Yeah, follow me on every social media at I know Cesar.
Follow me at _IE, and thank you again to Short Life for showing up and showing the love and praising some good words to the people out there.
But we do part 3.
Part 3 is gonna be in a mansion, either your mansion or our mansion. We'll see.
In 3 years, should we do 3 years every 3 years or what? Cada 3 años?
It's like the world. It's like the mundial. It's like the mundial, but not 4 years. It's 3 years.
Number 3, like a really good number too.
Yeah.
Like a number.
I fuck with every 3 years. Let's see what we had in 3 years.
Yeah.
All right, in 3 years.
In 3 years. Where do you think you're gonna be at?
In 3 years?
Yeah.
In 3 years, definitely gonna be in a really nice house.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a sick ass like studios.
Yeah.
We're gonna have sick ass studios.
Is your house gonna have like your couch is not gonna touch the walls, right?
This house, this house gonna be rented out to someone else. No one's even gonna live in this house. Definitely gonna be.
But do the couches touch the wall?
No, definitely not touching the wall. Ill.
It'll be good.
Yeah.
I'm not a peasant looking at it.
In 3 years, where are you gonna be in 3 years?
3 years, I'm gonna be the biggest artist in the world.
Oh yeah,
I love that.
That's right.
Más grande, bro. I'm gonna be. I think I want to be. Other than that, I want to be able to change music, you know, and change our music.
Yeah,
what we are as music as a community, you know.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think that in 3 years I'm gonna be where I've always wanted to be, you know. So I'm excited.
Find the
Super
new
excited
trending
for you
sound.
too.
Yeah.
Find the new sound that people are looking for.
Yeah.
That'll be
And you know,
bro.
and it's I honestly do believe that. I think ever since I saw like I ran into like your music and everything, I was like, this is special. Like there's people where you're like, oh yeah, he makes good music, but then there's people who are like, oh, this dude, there's something coming. Just watch out for this dude. I think you definitely have that.
Thank you, bro.
So I'm super excited, huge fan, and thank you guys for watching. Appreciate you guys. Did you say your socials?
Yeah.
All right. Love you guys all, and we'll see you guys next week. Check out Patreon.
Nos vemos.
Peace.
Siiii.